a career in sports journalism. And speaking of sports, please welcome our Justice Southbury MVP, Jeremy Farrell.
I think that might be the first time I've ever been introduced with speaking of sports beforehand. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here today. Love you guys, too. So, for anybody who doesn't know, my name is Jeremy Farrell. I'm the rally coordinator for Justice Southbury, and I have helped run a bunch of these as well. And I speak here a lot, but every year I try to give a little words on reflection. And I tend to go much more off the cuff than I tend to at other rallies. So, I apologize for this being a little messy, but I like for it to come straight from the heart, especially in these really important moments that we share together here that feel so special even in the rain. I've talked a lot about at these rallies, specifically during the very early rallies, about how I saw this as not just important for the people we are talking to, but for us. I was very fond of saying something along the lines of, we have just as much work to do as anybody we disagree with. And by that, I meant that we had growth to make. We had things to figure out. We had space to grow as activists and people and to grow in the ways we care for our communities. Of course, we're not perfect yet. Of course, we have to spend our entire lives striving to be better people. And I try not to focus too much on the fact that we're growing because, of course, we're growing, but we're not here just for us. It's very important to us that we're not here just for us. But today, I want to take a moment to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge how we've grown, because I think it's very easy to underestimate how important that is for our communities, for our lives, for our loved ones. Justice Southbury has helped me grow as a person. It's helped me grow as an activist, teaching me how to stand up for what I believe in, how to fight for the things that I care about and the people who I will stand up for. It has helped me grow as an artist, teaching me how expression is important to being human and living this life proudly and honestly and genuinely. It has helped me grow as a public speaker, as I've learned how to put purpose and passion into my words, how to use these spaces, these platforms, to truly speak truth to the power that I think needs to be spoken to. I have grown in so many ways, and I am thankful for that, because I genuinely think it has made me a more empathetic, caring, loving person. And that is good for everybody. That's how we build stronger communities. Recently, I've been sharing a lot of songs that I see as modern protest songs. I think we underestimate these days how many artists are making very effective, meaningful music about the moment. There is one by a band, Hot Mulligan, because I listen to some bands with some weird titles. And they have released a song recently called I Don't Think This Is the Time for Emojis. And it is about how, something that they talk about a lot, how religious faith can be co-opted and turned against those who are most vulnerable. And the song ends with these beautiful lines that go a little something like, I'll lay down complacent in my grave, knowing that fear played no part in the love that I gave. I don't think you can say the same. And that is what I mean here. It's not just about what we're doing. It's not just about being out here. It's about knowing where that love comes from. It's about finding the right places to pull that love from. Places that are not built on fear. I have learned to love genuinely, not just through the political lens or the social lens, but by recognizing my community members as human beings, seeing our complexities, seeing the different fights we fight. I feel closer to so many people. I feel so close to people here because we've stood next to each other and bonded as community members. So I think maybe the most important part of growing as an activist is remembering that we are active. That is the part of this. It is not that we are active and doing things in the world. We are active internally. We are growing. We are changing. We are pushing ourselves to be better. And as long as we are, I think we will continue not just to grow in obvious, clear-cut ways that we can look at and go, wow, but we'll grow as people. And I think it's a lot harder to see how that affects the people around us, but it does. By growing as people, we have helped build stronger communities. And I'm so excited to continue growing with you guys, continue being active with you guys, continuing to fight for love, and remembering that we might have just as much work to do as everybody else, but we are excited to do it, and we are ready to do it, and we are going to keep doing it, because this is community. This is the work. This is the life we want to live. So thank you so much for being here today, every week, and being part of growing and changing. Thank you.